2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A well-dressed group of Timberwolves as they made. So here's Miami's starting group. The forward spots will be Butler and Martin. Terry Rozier is out there with Hero. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. And for Minnesota, they've got Reed. Edwards is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Towns. And it's Alexander Walker in at the three. You look at Miami. They've overcome a number of challenges just to get here. Now down 1-0. Greg, they face a huge hurdle.
And you know what? I think they learned a lot in game one. Playing against the best the league has to offer, they know they have to make some adjustments. Keep everyone involved, and they have to hit the open shots they're getting.
You were talking about the adjustments before. I agree.
Oh, my goodness. 7-footer launching from way beyond the arc. How do you contest that? I don't think you can.
Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Outside Edwards. And another three for Minnesota.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
On the wing, Rozier. Covered by VanVleet. And the basket by Rozier.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Lobbed up there for Edwards. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
Rozier showing you nice feel for recognizing that one of his guys was wide open and got him the ball.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Really at the right plate defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now, Hero. Outside Martin. From past the arc. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And Towns throws it down.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. To the middle. The Heat shooting their first free throws here tonight. And the first one drops. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
Count it.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
And a wide open look for Hero. That 3 off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Towns for 3.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does. You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And great find by VanVleet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Now, here's Rozier. And it's Rozier again missing.
Or just cannot buy a bucket, guys. You tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
I tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. They want to put some distance between them and the loss on Monday.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Here's Conley. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Now, here's Richardson.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play here in the first. Here's Jaquez. He's covered by Anderson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
Drills the three-pointer.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Love. Nothing on the board. Oscar Robertson. Floats one up. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Butler against Edwards. 13 feet away. Love, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Butler against Edwards. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Monte Morris is checked in for the Timberwolves. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Conley against Richardson. Outside Butler. Love outside. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Love's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Miami. Down low, here's Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Edwards got 12 in the game.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And so it's Minnesota. They lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Anthony Edwards out there with Monte Morris. Then there's Towns. Then there's Horford. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Hero. 14 feet away, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Bounce pass from Rozier. Hero against Edwards. Morris with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The Heat trail by 12. Here's Jaquez. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Got that one up quick. Towns has got 12 points in the game.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
And the Heat call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. And Van Vliet comes in for Edwards. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. 13 feet away. And it's Martin missing.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Here's Rozier, and that one is hammered home.
Rozier attacks the rack as ferociously as anybody.
Passes to Van Vliet. To the inside. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Van Vliet. He's got 14.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Got a piece of it. Reid the pass to Van Vliet. He lobs it up.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Here's Jaquez. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's green.
Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Fifth on the list, Bam Adebayo.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Inside, and Towns throws it down.
With his size and touch, there are very few that can match Karl Anthony Towns' skill set, making him an impossible matchup most times.
And here is Rozier. Here's Jaquez. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Jaquez has got his second bucket of the night.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
There's the lob to Towns. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well-coordinated play there. I mean, Towns rolls off at the right time. So important, the timing of that roll, and shows good finishing ability on the move.
And it's Rozier missing.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And he's going up for the alley-oop, and the dunk by Towns.
You got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Timeout called, the Heat. You look at Towns, he's really been playing well.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint. Keep him away from the basket.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Anderson comes in for Naz Reid. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Morris. Here's Richardson. Another shot. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
Minnesota leading by 22. Van Vliet looking around. And the dunk by Towns.
And the pick and roll delivers. Van Vliet making the right decision, giving up the rock.
It's Richardson on the wing. It's rebounded by Towns.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and They've really been strong on the glass.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Richardson attacking. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Exactly what Richardson can do on the drive. I mean, he can handle the ball. He's got a quick step. He can finish when he gets to the rim.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Outside Butler. Here's Adebayo. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Excellent pass from Butler right there. That's why he's considered a team leader.
And here's Conley outside. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the minute. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Welcome to our postseason halftime show. Ernie Johnson along with the Diesel. For the Timberwolves, they already have one victory under their belt, and now they're looking to go up 2-0 in this championship series. Just a dominating first half tonight puts them in a terrific position to do so. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
It all starts with their shooting, and they're on fire from behind the arc. And I can say the opposite when it comes to the other side. When there's this much disparity in three-point shooting, it usually makes a big difference on the score.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Adebayo at center with Martin next to him. The wingman, it's Hero and Butler. And it's Rozier in at the point. Sinks the three-pointer.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Poke loose. To the paint. The kick outside to Butler. 6 to shoot. Pass to Adebayo. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Edwards, that's good.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
And it's Rozier missing for Minnesota. They've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Reed the pass to Towns. Edwards kicks to Reed. Back to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Reed misses.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Now, here's Rozier. Defense right on him. Adebayo. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter.
Rozier did a nice job seeing what was available that time. So comfortable in the pick and rolls and makes the pass that's available.
Reed gets the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
To the middle. And Adebayo throws it down.
And Butler's so proficient at running the pick and roll, excellent at taking what the defense gives him, and he gets those passes around defenders quite sweetly.
There's the lob to Towns.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in. The circus move.
So smooth.
Could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Here's Hero. Rebound, Minnesota. Reeves got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Or the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Hero with it. Picked up by Edwards.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
Rozier against Van Vliet. Throws it up high. That's the Heat on the break. Here's Hero. Great D that time from Edwards.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And there's the pass to Rozier. Looking to end his cold spell. Uses both hands to slam it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. And another basket for Miami.
This team does a good job of keeping Butler involved in everything.
And then Karl-Anthony Towns with the jam.
Towns with the creativity and explosive.
And there, bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Timeout called the Heat. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Al Horford is checked in for Reed. Kyle Anderson comes in for Towns. Monte Morris is checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Conley in for Fred Van Vliet. Love the pass to Robinson. Good work defensively by Horford.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Butler goes in, and it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up.
Better safe than sorry, right?
The Heat have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Basket counts. Robinson's got his first basket.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
Count the basket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Love. Lays it up off the glass. Love's got 5 points so far.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
And that one is good.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Jimmy Butler.
And here's Morris for three. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Kyle Anderson. Morris is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Warren, and it's Horford in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Richardson against Morris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
And, you know, Richardson, simply by being aggressive, puts a lot of pressure on the defense and is able to force the foul.
Morris checked in for Edwards. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Three-pointer, Horford. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Love finds Richardson. Here is Bryant. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And there's Richardson on the assist by Robinson. That's now 8 points for Josh Richardson. Here's Horford driving in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
That was solid defense, but just better offense and a tough shot made by Horford.
Morris against Richardson. Second shot opportunity, and it's sent back by Horford. Beyond the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Horford's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Timberwolves. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And here's Anderson for 3. Bryant with the rebound. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. Feeds to Anderson. It's tipped. It's stolen by Bryant. Pull-up jumper. And another basket for Miami.
Boy, Richardson has a sneaky mid-range game, folks. Keeps the defense off balance.
And the Timberwolves call timing. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Van Vliet against Richardson. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Heat have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. To the inside, Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
For 3, Van Vliet, and the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
For Miami, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th, 4 of 9. Here's Hero. Love with a wide open look, and another basket for Miami.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Van Vliet passes to Reed.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
Here's Horford. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Richardson gets a wide open look. And again, Miami with the triple.
You know, that shot right there, Richardson's three-point shooting is what's helped him stay in the league as a second-round pick.
And finished off by Edwards.
You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Poked away. Stolen by Van Vliet. 1:41 left to play in the final quarter. And the three ball is good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Hero kicks to Love. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth.
And that'll wrap it up for this game 2 of the NBA Finals. This is the type of win that should inspire a ton of confidence and momentum for the Timberwolves.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the NBA Finals. Once they close this win out, they'll be sitting on a pretty good 2-0 series lead.
Yeah, and obviously that's the perfect position to be in. They don't need to do anything differently in the next couple of games if they just continue to play their brand of basketball and don't get distracted. They'll be lifting that trophy in a few days.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Karl Anthony Towns.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Anderson outside. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Buries it from three-point range.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
The assist, Richardson.
Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run.
And an aggressive inside play there from Van Vliet, not letting the foul deny him from getting the shot off.
He throw good, Van Vliet. And so Van Vliet nails both of them. Richardson with it. Pass to Adebayo. Outside for Robinson. Stolen by Van Vliet. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in the series. Up now break 2-zip with all the momentum.